He lied to me. What else? I cleaned up after him. That's probably the most disgusting thing I've ever had to do. It felt like I was a janitor. I'm not even kidding. When I say I was cleaning up shit, I'm being dead serious. Like shit stains in the toilet bowl. Even though we have two toilet brushes next to the toilet, I'm just gonna. I guess we're just gonna put the seat down and let someone find it later. It was like disgusting. Yeah, yeah, you say, dude. Yeah, you don't say. Probably pubes and booty. Yeah, bro, probably. And I was cleaning that shit up for months. For months, like since the start of the school year. And like, I literally lost sleep because of this shit. Like, I would literally get like 3 hours of sleep. Oh wait, I never said this part. You know what's funny too? During like last semester, during that 3 week span, I remember this so vividly. I remember I was trying to sleep, and it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours of me just laying there, just trying to fucking sleep. And I just hear out of nowhere, because they were fighting, I hear out of nowhere someone calling the boyfriend. He picks up, starts gossiping to his like girlfriend or whatever, because I'm not gonna lie, they're be real with you, they're gay. So, and the boyfriend is a femboy, so obviously he's gonna have girlfriends to gossip to, because you can't fucking tell. And that's not being me. That's not be. I can't speak. That's not me being mean. That's me being honest. That's me being honest. But no, I remember this so vividly because he was talking to this chick and he was telling him all the shit the boyfriend has done. And he's not being quiet. He's literally yelling this shit out loud at like 1 in the morning on the phone while everyone is trying to sleep in the building while I'm trying to sleep in the same fucking room. I hear I'll just be real with you. I'll say the girl's name. Ginger goes, "Well, is Ghost asleep?" Or is his or is fuck it, I'll say his name too. Is Wyatt's roommate there? And the boyfriend goes, "Yeah, he is." And Ginger asks, "Is he asleep?" And the boyfriend goes, "Yeah, I think he is." Literally yelling and like laughing and all this shit out loud on the phone for like 2 hours. So like 3 in the morning they stop. They finally stop 3 in the morning. I go to bed. I wake up 5:30 to a screeching as loud as you think you can fucking think. Like loud. And like I'm the type of person when I wake up I'm up. So like that was probably one of the worst days. Like it was so bad to the point where like cuz like I would just bottle in all my emotions and shit. It got to the point where I started freaking out on my teacher in class because he would literally tell me like things wrong with what I did and what I need to do to fix it, and I would like literally like freak out on him. And like I had to like go apologize and all this shit and tell him like shit that was going on. And he was like, "It's fine, don't worry about it." W teacher for sure though. After that, he was a W. He is still a W. I'll tell you that right now. But like, here, let me open these up so I'm not just sitting here. Uh, yeah. So like all this shit was happening, and like it was actually making me like freak out on people that didn't deserve it. Like, honestly, I'm like, I don't know. I'm never probably gonna talk to the boyfriend ever again. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna wait to unadd him on Snap until like what you call it until the school year's over. And like I was telling Ethan, I dead ass don't respect my roommate anymore at all. Not, n There's not one shred of respect in me for him anymore. I don't care. Boyfriend, it's been gone for months. Months it's been gone for. Yeah, probably, bro. I mean, like, you'd think, hey, if we're being this loud, maybe we should leave the room. Nope. And you know what's funny too? When I talk to my roommate, I know I'm like keep on like jumping from point A to point B, back to A to B in this story because I keep on like remembering shit. You know what's funny too? When I was in the car talking to my roommate like last Tuesday about the shit that was going on with me, because I didn't want to tell him everything. I only told him the personal. I was having personal problems right now. After I told him like this shit was going on and all that, and I said, hey, and talked about like the allegations and stuff, and I said, yeah, that arguing stuff you do in the room, yeah, that's inconsiderate, it's rude and disrespectful. I literally said that to him. I said, no more of that or I'm done. And like, I shit you not, he acted like nothing happened. Like 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 dead serious. Nothing happened. He was like, what argument? There was arguing? When? And it was like 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days prior to that. Like, bro, he's gonna sit there and be like, what arguing happened? Even though I damn well know he knows because it was over a ring and a necklace that he got his boyfriend for Valentine's Day. That the boyfriend knew about for some reason, which I don't get. If you're getting someone something, why are you telling them the gift in the first place? But like, that was like the main argument on like 2 weeks ago. That, and you know what's funny too? Actually, believe it or not, I think it was the day I was leaving. Or no, it was the day before I left. Thursday, last Thursday, so like 3 days ago. He got the ring and the necklace and he showed me, and it felt like I had PTSD for a second. I was like thinking about the argument. But like, you seriously, like, you're not gonna remember the argument you had 5 days ago where he was literally yelling loudly at you and you said, hey, so and so's in the room, maybe we shouldn't do this, and he said, I don't give a shit about that. You're gonna forget about that, especially when he's yelling at you directly in your face as loud as he can. No, dude, you're not forgetting that. Like, I'm sorry, but no, you're not forgetting that, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. I'm just happy I moved out. Like, seriously, I don't think I ever am going to put myself in a situation like that ever again. Like, at least I'll just say it. I'll be flat out. I don't think I'm ever going to live with a gay person ever again after that experience. Cause like, it's just a lot of drama, a lot of bullshit, and clearly they don't care. At least from those two, it showed me a good representation of. I'm gonna sound really messed up when I say this, but how the gay people act, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in like, I've had this shit. I experienced it at first hand. I've seen it. Inconsiderate. Like, bro, there's no other way to say it. Yo, what's up, Epic? Wait. Wait, aren't you Epic? Aren't you... Let me look at my friends list. Aren't you BW? I could be wrong. Are you BW?
A most unfortunate turn of events.
Call me
The death
F,
of
bro.
the German is regrettable.
But no, bro, like it. I'm just so happy I don't have to be there anymore, because it was just a bunch of bullshit, like a bunch of drama and shit that I shouldn't have been seeing in the first place, since like I'm not a relationship counselor, and like why are you even talking about your problems like that in front of someone that like I don't get it, bro. I'll never get it. If I had a problem with someone like that, firstly, I'm gonna talk to them in private. I'm not gonna do it in front of an audience, and I'm not gonna, especially if it's someone, if my significant other was caught on dating apps and then lied about just downloading it, because I pulled him to a side after all that shit happened. I was like, look, it's just you and me, one-on-one. Tell me the honest truth. What was going on? And he said he just downloaded them. And then like slowly as the weeks went on, I learned more and more about what he was doing. He downloaded them and he was actually talking to people and shit. And like there was like even things about like where like things were said where he might even went and saw some of them. And if you ask me, if I found out my significant other was like on a dating app while talking to me and like being with me and all this shit every day, not only I'm leaving the room and not talking to that person, I'm probably not going to talk to them for like a week at least, because I need to go clear my head, you know what I mean? This dude literally stayed there every night. Every night. It's just bullshit, bro. It really is. It was like type of shit I shouldn't have to deal with, and it like made me actually have to quit this like fully, because originally I had to quit because of like not quit, but like I had to like slow down to like 1 to 2 streams a week, because the only time I had an opportunity to do it where they're not there was Saturday, Sunday. And of course, they stopped going over to his house when all the shit was like happening, so I had to quit. And then like when I was coming back like a month ago, I couldn't, because of the mental issues I was dealing with, like the mental problems. Like it's actually crazy. It's, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. And like, I don't know. I just will never respect him ever again, bro. Like, he literally lied to me. He couldn't be real with me, like, and he literally, you know what's funny too? He used to, like, he used to say all the time that I'm probably his best friend at that school. He was like, yeah, other than, like, my boyfriend, you and Ethan are, like, my best friends. And you, like, can't be real with me? You have to lie and all this shit, bro? Like, come on. Yeah. But no, that's why I had to, like, stop and everything, because, like, once it cleared up, I started back up during break, but, like, I just didn't have the will or, like, the want to. Even though this is, like, something that actually makes me happy doing and, like, enjoy. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do anything. All I wanted to do was lay in bed and just, you know, just not even, like, interact with anyone. It, like, actually destroyed me, having to be in that room. But, like I said, I guess it's a good thing I don't have to be there anymore. Because, like, now I got the money, too, to also drive an hour to school every day, because I got a refund check from the school, like $2,800, so I'm, like, chilling now. I could, like, drive to school every day and be perfectly fine. But nah, bro, that's, like, the main reason why I had to quit. It was just bullshit. Like, because, like, if I would stream and they were arguing, you would either hear them, like, yelling and stuff, or, like, I just wouldn't want to do anything. Like, or, like, anything would piss me off. Like if I got on Rainbow Six and I played, it would piss me off. Like, even just one game, and I, like, did okay. Like, I went, like, 5 and, like, 3, just throwing out a random number. I would still be, like, very angry and be like, this is fucking bullshit. I don't want to play. This is, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was just not in the right headspace. And, it's funny, too, because, like, there was some things I used to say that would really offend him, and he was like, hey, can you stop doing this and this and this and saying this stuff? Because it offends me, even though it has nothing to do with him, or it shouldn't offend him at all. The shit I was saying shouldn't offend him at all. He still was saying that shit like that. So, like, I couldn't say certain things. I couldn't do certain things. It was like I was walking on eggshells. So, like, even if they did know I was streaming and this type of shit, I couldn't do it without having to be, like, walking on eggshells constantly. Because, like, if I say, like, for example, if I said the R word in front of him, oh my god, I'm the worst person to ever exist. Probably worse than Hitler, because I said the R word. Like, holy shit. I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world, and I shouldn't say that, and all this and that, because I can't say it. Like, bro, what? Get that shit out of here. Like, seriously. Like, I remember one time he was driving with me, and I called someone on the road that because they didn't know how to drive because they were driving like an idiot. And he literally said to me, "You can't say that," and all this shit. And I'm like, the fuck I can. I'm in my own car. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't say. I literally said that to him. I was like, what? I'm fine with you saying I can't say certain things in the room, but when I'm in my car, you're not going to tell me what I can and can't say. I literally said that to him. And he was like, okay. It's like, bro, like, yeah, I'll be nice and I'll be considerate, but like, if you're going to do, like, start doing shit like that, no. You can get the fuck out of my car and you can walk back. Like, seriously. And like, yeah. And you know what's funny too? Actually, one of my Xbox batteries for like the remotes, like the rechargeable batteries, I let them borrow. I got it back, broken. Not kidding. Didn't even get one use out of it. Broken. Plug it into the charger, charge it up fully, says it's fully charged, put it in the remote, broken. Never once said anything to them. And I know they broke it. Because if they didn't know, that would be like, how do you not know that? Because like, his boyfriend was using the Xbox remote that had my battery in it. You're telling me you didn't turn it on and be like, oh, this isn't working. Because like, I remember them giving it back to me and they're like, here you go. We don't need it anymore. It's like, oh, cool. Cool. That's cool. Broken. It was really neat. Nifty. Yippee! Yippee me! Like, seriously, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It made me, like, change the look, like, my outlook on, like, certain people. And I don't mean, like, certain people as, like, a whole. I mean, like, them too. And, like, the way people like them to act. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I can't believe he even stole my weed, though. That's, like, the worst part. Because, like, it's so weird, too. It's like, you know me. If you just asked, I would have been like, yeah, sure. Nope. Just took it. Just took it. And then when he was caught, that's when he gave it back. And I didn't even catch him. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't respect them.
I am strong. I am ferocious.
Yeah, I know, it is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I'll be real with you. It's not that much. Like, one of those little 1 grand things I had was probably like 20 bucks-ish. Like 20-ish. Because the person I was getting off of. But, like, still, it's like, how are you gonna steal my shit when you can literally just ask me, and there's going to be like a 95% chance I say, yeah, sure, let's go. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. It's, I don't even want to think about it, bro. It's like, it's so fucked up. Because, like, after I saw that, it was like, oh, yeah, he definitely did it last year when I was noticing, like, my shit getting low. Yeah, but no. I'm hoping I'm banking on he gets kicked out. That's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on that he gets kicked out this next week or so because, like, in our trades, obviously I'm at a trade school. I said I'm going to school for fucking carpentry. Obviously I'm not going to a normal college. I'm going to a trade school. But, like, the way it works is you get 5 unexcused absences. This dude has, like, 30. And I'm not even downplaying it. I'm being dead serious. He's got to have like 30. Like, he's definitely has like 15 to 20 this semester alone. And semester started like, I want to say January like 20th. Or like maybe even like a week before that actually. January 13. 13 or 14th we started. In that time frame, he's missed like 15, 20 classes. Which I don't even know how that's possible. That's like an average of like less than 1 day a week he's showing up. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's so bad to the point where me and Ethan actually we're gonna like write down a tally mark system for how many days he's missed. But like we never got around to doing it, and it's at the point where he's like, it's far gone. It's far too gone to count. like when I'm being dead serious, in the 9 days we had this last 2 weeks of school, not once he showed up. But he was going to his other classes on time. And the funny thing is too, he has no job right now, and he was like looking around. He was telling me and Ethan he's gonna get 2 jobs. And I'm like thinking, I literally said to him, how are you gonna get the time to do this? And he was like, oh well, I'm free after 4 o'clock every day. And I'm like, I look over to Ethan, I'm like, you're free after 4 o'clock every day, but you can't even show up to the class you're paying 40 grand for? Like, damn, okay. And then like he's like going to work with his boyfriend too. Like that's the worst part. It's like you already know your guys' problem. You said your problem to me. Like you think it's because you guys are spending too much time together, and you're gonna spend more time together. That's real smart. Yeah, if we're spending way too much time together, which is literally every single second they have of the day. If they're not together, they're on the phone with each other. It's like, bro, you even said yourself, you need space. You should probably take your own personal space. You two should probably take it. You said it yourself. And now you're gonna go work with him? It's like, that's also another reason why I moved out. I was like, yeah, there's definitely gonna be problems. Like, if they're gonna be spending all the time together at work as well, there's gonna be issues. But no, bro, I literally straight up told him, I was like, you guys can go to your car, his car, or you can go to his bedroom at his house, because that is only like 20 minutes away, and you guys can do this arguing shit. It's just so funny. He acts like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Oh man, it's so funny. And like slowly it started from like me not telling anyone to me telling Ethan after like the first few days back from break. And then I slowly stopped giving a shit. Like when people ask me, hey, where's your roommate at? He should be in class. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. He should be, shouldn't he? He's probably sleeping. Like, I'm not even kidding too when I say this. After that like whole argument happened like 2 Thursdays ago, I literally didn't go back to the dorm room until like, God, did I have school Monday? I want to say I had school Monday. No, I had a snow day. That's right, we had a snow day. That's why we had 9 days in the last 2 weeks. I didn't go back to the room till like Tuesday night after my classes. And of course when I showed up to the room, when they weren't there, but like the whole bathroom was a shit show when I got in there. I think that's actually the video I have on my phone to prove. I think it was like me showing the whole bathroom. There's like water and hair all over the sink, and then like there's like hair all clogged in the shower drain, all over the shower tub too. There's shit stains in the toilet, bro. It's disgusting. And that was like the first thing I saw when I got back after a long day of class. I'm like, I'm ready to get my shower and lay down for the rest of the day and just watch TV or whatever. And like, hey, lift the toilet seat, shit stains. Look in the shower, tons of hair. Like, it's so disgusting. And the funny thing too, the other day Ethan popped up. He came up to my room. I forget what he was doing. I think he came up to pick something up. And we both walked into the bathroom, and he just whispers to me, or he says like quietly, he was like, hey, it's clean. And I'm like, yeah, because I like say quietly to him, I was like, yeah, because I just got my shower. I cleaned it before I got my shower. That's why it's so clean. And I cleaned the hair that I left out of the shower when I was done. And then like after I said that, I just hear my roommate go out loud, yeah, I just cleaned it the other day. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm thinking, you know, like I said earlier with the dog thing, where like the fat lady's going to eat a salad and the dog gives her like the, all right, that, yeah, right face. That was my face towards Ethan. I was like, I was like, it's clean because of me. Oh man, it's so funny. It's so funny when he like denies shit when it's like so obviously true. because I'm there and I see it. It's so funny. Oh man. Man, I should probably stop talking about it though. I've been going on for quite a bit. I've been yapping over here. I'm gonna like run out of shit to say about it other than like fuck you roommate boyfriend. Piece of shit. No, literally piece of shit. Go look at the toilet. You'll see yourself. Oh man. Where's Mule Kick? Oh, there's Mule Kick. But no, bro. I'm so happy that like I'm not in that room like that much. Like I'll probably be there next Wednesday and Thursday night because of the weather. But other than that, bro, I'm gonna be here and like I can't wait because like Tuesdays I don't have like I have a class till like I have classes till like 2 or no 1:45 and then I get home around like 3. Like after I shower and everything, 3ish, I'll be able to stream again. It's gonna be so nice. And then Thursdays, I only have carpentry in the morning, so I'll be back even sooner, which is even better, because I actually have my own space where I can be by myself and do this. Like I'm actually so happy about being back. It's like, it's so nice. Like, I can't explain it, bro. I'm just so happy I have my own room. I don't know, bro. It's just so nice to have my own room again. Especially when I've been deprived of my own, like my own space for so long. Like, no privacy whatsoever. And, like, I'm talking about privacy so I can literally just sit playing games and say whatever the fuck I want and get angry and not have to be like, well, I can't say this and I can't say that or talk about that or da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? I can be myself once again. It's so nice. It's so nice, bro. Bro, and okay, this is the last thing I'll bring up too. Of course, every time I would talk to these guys, especially the boyfriend, or they would ask me, hey, you want to go smoke, which always meant, hey, do you want to go smoke your shit in your car? You know what I mean? It always meant that. The first thing that the boyfriend or my roommate would bring up is the political beliefs, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm this and this, but I'm not going to, like, I'll be real with you. I'm not left-wing, I'm not right-wing. I seem more right-wing since how the left is. I'm more of like a middle in the road guy, but of course these two are, the first thing they got to talk about is politics, bro. They always got to talk about it, and then like they got to bring up like some bullshit that they heard from like CNN, CNN, old reliable CNN, or like fucking Fox or whatever it is that's super biased, that never tells you the full story. They're bringing this shit up. It's like crazy, bro. It really is. But no, bro, like it's crazy. And like some of the shit they would talk about too, though, like sometimes I like talking about this shit with them because like some of the shit they would say is so unbelievably dumb. The boyfriend literally asked me point blank, okay, when I say this, I'm being dead serious when I say this. This is word for word what he said. Boyfriend asked me point blank, said, why do police have lethal force? Point blank asked me, why do police have lethal force? Oh, I wonder why. That's a fucking dumb question. It was just so funny. Like, when I would get asked those questions, it was amazing. It was amazing, bro. That was like the only time I really liked having to talk to them, bro. Oh, yo, we got all 3 guns we need, bet. But no, that was like the only time I really liked when they would ask me questions about that shit. Or like, I would like they're like uneducated about something, because I'm the type of person that's not going to believe whatever one side says. I'm going to do my own research, and I'm going to look at both sides, and then I'm going to go look at like unbiased sites and shit. I'm going to do my research on stuff because I like to know the facts and know the you know, the right shit. And it's just so funny, like they would say some of the most outrageous shit, and I would just be like, no, that's wrong because of this and this and this, and then they would just be like completely stumped. It, that was like probably my favorite part about like having to deal with them. To be fair, that's probably the only good part I had with dealing with them. When I would absolutely shit on them, and they couldn't really say anything because like they brought it up. Instantly got canceled. Hell yeah, D-boy. Oh man, it's so funny too. It's so funny too, like my roommate says some of the most outrageous shit. He was like saying the other day like, oh, they're gonna take my rights away for gay marriage and all this shit because Trump got elected. I'm like, look at him like, you think that would actually happen? That sounds like something that would never happen in a million years, especially with how all of you guys act. Especially how all of you guys act, bro. They're never taking that away from you. Trust me. It's so fucking amazing. They're like, they're taking my rights away. Okay, which rights? Well, they're getting rid of abortion. Does that fit you? Can a man get an abortion? Are you going to get an abortion? Well, no. Okay, how does that affect you in the first place? And plus, they're not even taking it away. They're making it an option to vote on whether if the state wants it or not. And when I said that part, and I said, which he tried cutting me off after I said that, but I kept going and I said, well, which every state should have the right because it shouldn't be a government choice. It should be the people's choice. He like completely just stopped what he was saying right there and just was like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, oh yeah. It's like so amazing, bro. Like that was the only time I really like actually liked talking to them. That was it, when I got to shit on them. It was amazing. Like I can't believe he asked me, why do cops have lethal force? Why do I shit and piss? Like that's like why? Do you know? Do you know why I shit and piss? Huh? Do you know why cops have lethal force? Huh? Like, bro, it's like, are you really that stupid? And then when like I told him, like, dude, their faces when I told them that like almost all cops have like patrol rifles, they were like blown away. They were like, no way. And I was like, well, how do you expect them to fight someone that has a rifle? You think they're gonna use a pistol from long range? And they're like, yeah, wouldn't it be fine? I'm like, oh my god, and these are the people that want to ban the guns. These are the people that want to ban guns, and they're like, well, wouldn't a pistol be fine in long range fighting? It's like, bro, why is ice cold? Exactly, bro. It's like some of the, like those questions they would ask me, and I would just always have a ball with it. Like, especially when he asked me, like, why do cops have lethal force? I think I had to take a minute before I answered that, and I was, like, looking out of my window, and I was like, oh my god. I didn't say this, I was, like, thinking to myself, I was like, oh my god, there's no way you just fucking said that. You're a fucking idiot. But, like, I said out loud, I was like, hold on, I need a minute. I just looked out the window, I was like, there's no way. I think that's what I said out loud. And then, like, I like, talked about it, and they were like, oh, okay, yeah. It's so amazing. Oh, man. It's so funny. Oh, man. And then, like, they're like, it's so scary, all this shit, especially when people can carry guns. And I'm, like, thinking to myself, well, that's the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, but okay. The amendment that was put into place, so if we had a government that like took over, we had a way to like fight back. And they're like saying this shit. It's like, oh my god. It's like, it's so dumb, bro. It's so dumb. Oh wait, I need to read that. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me pause. Yeah, that sounds chaotic, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Small village for blessing. Everything that
Oh,
I choose
man.
this wretched
Oh no, I didn't get my gun. Give me my gun.
only through great